Hello everyone, another FFT Arena matchup coming at you here. And this time on top, this is silentkaster's team known as Science of Aging. And on bottom we have ShadowDragon's team, which is known as Knights of the Round Table. silentkaster has Losing Your Hair the Samurai, Rhapsody Voice the Bard, Menopause the Oracle, and Painful Cramps the Oracle. You may have seen this team before, so I'll discuss them very briefly here. Excuse me. Itembot Samurai once was a male, now female. But she does basically particularly the same thing. Toss items and provide damage if she could. She does have Katetsu. Well, we could be using Katetsu. I mean, she does have Masamune anyways. I mean, the Masamune weapon, I guess, is for Dispel Magic, yeah, in case you want to hit Dispel in contact. Katetsu Knife would be a little bit better if you're looking for higher damage Katetsu, but then again, having initial haste is very helpful with an Itembot, while rather slow, but sturdy at the same time. She's immune to quite a few status effects, and has Re-Raise. Always a nice thing to have. Bard here, with Magic Rain as well, and PA and MA stacking gear. Reason being, he has Elemental. Elemental does depend on PA and MA, and his formula is boosted by Magic Attack Up. So this Bard can do close enough to 147 damage with this setup. Very hard hitting Bard from distance, and he can inflict status effects all the while. Again, makes him pretty deadly to be dealing with. Counter Flood, so he can inflict status even further. And speaking of status effects, here are these two oracles here. One's a support unit with Beguile and Sleep, Octagon Rod for Frog procs, Short Charge, Regenerate, I guess, for lack of better options. She does carry Raise 2 is sooner than Holy. Holy's gonna do a big chunk of damage, so just be careful that you're not using Holy just to keep healing yourself. Because, oh yeah, she does have Murasame. Or not Murasame, X Potion, yeah, X Potion. That's my only concern of giving this Oracle Holy. Yes, it does do a nice amount of damage. But, because you do got two magic rains that, absorb, maybe it's one thing if you're trying to full heal the Bard. But when you're trying to full heal yourself, when you're better off doing something else, that could get you in some trouble. Like as far as being on the defensive for too long. But we shall wait and see. It depends on what position your team's going to be in. And of course we have a Ivory Rod Oracle of 2 hands. 14 MA, yeah. With Regen and Re-Raise. Steel for, I believe, Steel Heart and Steel Sexury. Has a 14 MA, as I mentioned just now. So her charm chances are going to be pretty high. Really high. Actually, and now for Shadow Dragon, we have King Arthur the Paladin, Sir Lancelot the Paladin, Sir Boris the Paladin, and Sir Tristan the Paladin. Pretty much here is a offensive Paladin team that he's got going on here for the most part. This one has Selden Cross this time around, and only has Raise 2 for Means of Resurrection. Doesn't have a Suna, which is sad because he probably could have used like a different reaction ability than Dragon Spirit. Although, I can understand why you want to have at least every race proc in. He uses Selden Cross to, I think, heal himself and this Paladin here with the Magic Ring as well. Dual Ancient Swords here, so he can proc Petrify. There we go. Damage from this Paladin might be good, but I don't think it's going to matter. I think what's going to really matter is the 2 Petrify procs. And I'm not sure if he has Steel Heart himself, or maybe Steel Accessory, maybe even Quickening, I'm not sure. I'm going to double check that very quick. Nope. Oh, he has Power Ruin and Mind Ruin. Huh, you don't see that every day. Well, Power Ruin's good if you want to make sure that his The hard-hitting units hit softer. And Mind Ruin, I guess, for Drought users and Geomancy users. You just don't really see that him using it often because he's going to be prioritized and doing them. But then again, he has exactly 24 MP, and each ruin costs 6 MP, so he has 4 uses of ruins. So, okay. Fair enough. This paladin right here is meant to be the item bot, but he's actually rather fast with the Zephyr Shield and the Sprint Shoes. And he does have a slasher. Particularly though, maintenance is okay, but it's only against certain situations, and maintenance is only used on more tankier units if you don't want their equips to break. While it's still useful in general for offensive units, PA save with slasher, you're a lot better off, I feel, if you're gonna have a slasher, make him a two-handed slasher. That way, he'll be doing a lot more damage than normal. Or if you're gonna do an axe and shield combo, I would replace PA save with something else, maybe like counter or something. And replace maintenance with, let's say, concentrate, and switch the slasher to the battle axe. Battle axe by default is probably the best axe to use because of decap proc. So moderate damage can combo with the 85% HP bonus damage you'll get from the decap proc from the battle axe, and you can put an end to someone really quick. I'm not saying the slasher is bad, but you're better off using the battle axe instead, just for extra damage. This one I think I might have the most issues with here, this paladin right here. He has a couple offensive draws, but they really do any damage. I mean, despite the MA boost in this guy, man, I mean, his MA was way too low to begin with, and his draws is not going to be that good. I mean, the purpose of draw paladins is to kind of buff themselves, and make them incredibly faster, while having double regen and make them harder to take down. Coupling that with like damage split or auto potion of the like. I mean, two hands is fine, but it's just that he's not going to be doing that great of draw damage. Plus, you're probably better off just giving him PA stacking gear instead. Because you can combine that with two hands. He'd be doing over 200. Instead, I'm seeing him doing like maybe around 150-ish. I'm not sure, but yeah, this is a unit I probably have the most problems with because he's not going to be doing great damage to draw. Because draw bots are meant to have like at least 12 MA or if not higher. And I mean, Meepo Slash is nice. It really is, but again, not a fan of this unit. Because draw paladins when offensive is bad. Draw paladins when the defensive is good. That's about all I can say. Let's go to map 55. Graveyard Airships. So we got, let's see, silentkaster in the white, and we have ShadowDragon in the blue. The Bard's going to prepare a Magic Song here. One thing I did forget to mention, that silentkaster's Bard has Magic Song because he wants to boost the MA of all of his units. Whether it be draw, oracles, doing damage, or infliction status, or in the Bard's case, doing damage with Geomancy. Magic Song hits, I think, three units, except for perhaps the Samurai. Holy goes off and hits for 214 damage. That Magic Song did get that Oracle. As you know, the damage jumped from 201 to 214. MA save after tiny damage from Kiku. And that allowed her to get the Charm in. So not exactly an ideal start for ShadowDragon at all. Let's see, Sir Lancelot goes for double whack and takes out one of the oracles. She does have re-raise though. Another holy will go off. Hits him again. More PA save on the slasher paladin. Okay, Arthur goes for Southern Cross. Healing one unit while knocking the other out of charm. So Southern Cross healing. That's actually rather innovative. Charm hits again from Painful Cramps. And, oh, that might be the dual-wielding paladin, I think. The one with the 2 ancient swords. Yeah, that guy. Ooh, Charm is kicking Shadow Dragon's ass right now. Really hard. 2 of them just hit. Southern Cross does get blocked. Axe's got pretty decent weapon evade, actually. So, not too surprising that happened there. Oh my god, that axe whack. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. And... oh my god, crit Petrify proc from the Charmed Samurai. Oh my god. This is gonna be a blowout right here. An absolute blowout. And Magic Song just hits everyone. Katetsu doing a little bit more damage than usual. And yeah, those magic songs are really... oh my god, double block? Holy shit. A double block from that samurai and then an oracle kill to follow up. So, Silentkaster does indeed take round 1. We'll see what happens in round 2. And we are now set for round 2 as we are now in map 32, the Slumton Daughter. Last match, Shadow Dragon's team pretty much got overwhelmed with geomancy damage, charm, with the aid of Magic Sun, of course, going off and off and off. Yeah, charms and 2 Petrify procs from, you know, using the Petrify procs against them, really, is what sealed the match for Silentkaster. Yes. Charm hits again. This time in round 2. A charm don't act. 3 don't axe hit. Wow. That is insanely unlucky for Shadow Dragon. Katetsu hitting 3 people. One of them broke charm, but I don't think it's gonna really matter too much. As the bard is just wreaking havoc with geomancy here. And see another count of flood. Oh, that hurts. That hurts just as much as that paladin's 2-handed slash there. Zombie hits. And oh, 211 damage from a 1-handed slash of paladin. That's actually rather impressive. Axe damage is random though, so it could have been high, just as high. It could have been lower. And yeah, that bard hit for a lot. That's 147 damage. That's because of Magic Song. 201 damage wholly from one of the oracles. PA save there from Sir Bors, who proceeds to use a Phoenix down. Samurai's not going to allow the sandbag to happen though. And yeah, this is another blowout here, just like round 1 here, and a raise 2 is about to happen. It does connect. But one thing I did forget to note, mention as well is since Shadow Dragon's team are all Serpentarius, that does not mean really good chances for raise 2s to be happening, because this paladin right here, the 70 faith one, is trying to raise 2 the 40 faith ones, and they all have 59% chances of raise 2s hitting. Those aren't good odds. You want essentially good or best compat. As you see right there, that raise 2 missed. You essentially just want good or best compat in between your guys, and have the faith value be just high enough so you can have like 90 plus odds for raise 2 hitting. Raise 2 is a very, very important skill to have in Arena for a number of reasons. Number 1, you can bring your allies fully back to life. Number 2, it can turn around any match that you're in disadvantage of, potentially. And number 3, and I think as a side note, they're very effective against undead units as well. Very effective. So Shadow Dragon, when you watch this match, you should probably We work your entire squad. I would distribute your faith a little bit better. And yeah, that's about all there is to say. GG.